Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Now let's update our view on the gold market. Here is actually, as on euro currency, the upward pullback has started, and it has started precisely from the point that we have discussed. So, as I said, I call it as a culmination point. Some indecision exists in these points, but they provide best risk-reward ratio, and very often it makes sense trying to take the position at least with the maybe lower volume, so not at the total lot and whole lot that you're usually trading, but maybe some smaller part. But it always attractive, and it's kind of the temptation every time when you see these levels, and especially when you have the pattern. As you remember, we have the bullish grabber on a weekly chart as well, as was in some opportunity exist here. On the daily chart, if you remember yesterday, we also have talked about the possible grabber right there. So this candle, fortunately or unfortunately, but we haven't got it. So you do not see it on the COMEX exchange, on the futures of the gold, and we do not have it here on a FX choice chart. So there's no grabber. That's why currently we could rely only on performance that we have on lower time frames. Speaking in general, on a dollar index that we talked about already today in the video, it's also some retracement is ready to happen. It's just because market has completed important OP target with this reverse head and shoulders. So supposedly it should be either minor pullback or deeper pullback if it will be larger hand and shoulders that we are considering. Some retracement on the dollar might happen, which will be supportive for the gold. In a longer term perspective, if you'll take a look at the interest rates, they are rising, and it's long-term 10-year yield. And as you know, as we discussed 2 weeks ago, we expect that this will rise more due to the recent changing of the borrowing policy from the United States Treasury. But these changes will, and as in general, are happening not because of the better life, but just because there's some really necessity to do this. And with the shifting of the borrowing volumes in favor of the longer term bonds, you could see impacts on the overall banking sector in the United States and in the economy, because long-term bonds keep dropping, the paper loss will increase on the balances of the banks, BTFP program will be closed on the March, and it might be some difficulties with the liquidity, some maybe problems in the banking sector, especially among the regional banks and small banks. So a negative impact on this on the gold market might be muted, especially if the gold also will be supported by some geopolitical moments. So from that standpoint of view, yes, maybe we could get some deeper retracement on the gold. We will see what will happen with our current situation, but at the same time, we would not expect that it will be really collapse. So as I said, overall effect might be muted, especially also because really big turmoil is growing on the domestic political life. If you know about the recent court decision concerning Donald Trump legal immunity, it was cancelled, and this is really big turn in national United States politics. So we will see what will happen. So meantime, if you'll take a look at the gold on the daily chart, we do not see big shifts. Weekly grabber is still valid, market showing minor pullback here, daily trend stands bullish. So from that standpoint, difficult to make the decision on taking the new short position, only if you would like to possess yourself for the grabber. But at the same time, as I said yesterday, we mostly should keep an eye on this head and shoulders pattern, as many things will depend on it. Currently it goes well, so I consider retracement right down to the predefined support. Lows are very similar here, harmonical is similar, bounce has started. So from that standpoint, there is no clear bearish signals yet. So if, for example, hand shoulders would fail, market drop below these lows, that will be good sign for the bears, and they could try to consider taking the short position. Right now, at this point I wouldn't consider taking shorts, just because market proceeds well with the hand and shoulders pattern. I would say even more, if we'll take a look at the hourly chart, here is also, that's our first entry for this minor hand shoulders that we mentioned. This area, as I said yesterday, keep an eye on some minor pullback here to consider taking the position taken. So once this retracement has happened, market starts upward direction. Now, as you can see, first target, major target of this minor hand shoulders has been completed. OP around 2038. It's done. Now market shows minor pullback. So here we have you have the nested doll pattern. We have hand shoulders right in the bottom. Now you can see you could get larger hand and shoulders. So it's maybe left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So it's retracement out from the OP. Once again, that might be the second opportunity to take the position. Supposedly it will be around 2030. So it will be a former neckline of this pattern. You can see natural support resistance area stands at this level. Retracement is very slow and gradual. So this is the level to consider if you maybe would like to take the second attempt for position taking. Potentially this larger pattern will have different A, B, C, D pattern with the highest and the target, but we will go step by step. Since we have the XOP from the first pattern still, we will consider next target is around 2045 approximately. This will be the next destination point that we will take a look at it. So currently, as you can see, we have no reasons to consider taking the shorts by far. So we need to see some really failure of the bullish performance first on the hourly chart, on the 4-hour time frame chart to make the decision. But for now, we're considering only the long trades.